Okay, what is up? Welcome to this video. This is Ayo the General, and today we are going to interpret the meaning of a car in your dreams. So, we are going to take this spiritually, so stay tuned as we decode the meaning of cars in your dreams. So, in the spiritual realm, cars typically represent our personal journey through life, and if you think about it, a car is a vehicle that takes us from one place to another, much like how we navigate through different phases and challenges in life. And when cars appear in our dreams, they often symbolize direction and control. So, how much control you feel you have over your life's path is something that we have to think about. Cars in dreams signifies personal progress. If you are moving forward or backwards, or maybe you are feeling stuck, is a question you need to ask yourself about your personal progress. Cars in dreams signify your spiritual journey. The condition of the car often reflects the state of your spiritual life. And while cars aren't specifically mentioned in the Bible for obvious historical reasons, the symbolic meaning can be connected to biblical principles about journeys, path, and divine guidance. As mentioned in Proverbs 3 verse 6, which tells us that in all your ways acknowledge him and he shall direct your path. Cars in dreams might be showing us how well we are allowing God to direct our vehicle in life. So in this video, we are going to look at 10 specific car dreams you might experience and what they could be telling you from a spiritual perspective. When you dream of effortlessly cruising down a clear high pathway, or maybe driving a car smoothly down an open road, this typically symbolizes that you are on the right path spiritually and you have a sense of direction and also a sense of purpose, and God is guiding your journey. This dream suggests that you are in alignment with your divine purpose and you are moving confidently toward your destination. In biblical terms, this might reflect Psalm 37 verse 23. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. Your smooth drive represents other steps and divine delight in your journey. Number 2, being able to control your car in a dream. Dreams where you are behind the wheel, but you were actually, unable to control the car. Maybe the brakes don't work or the steering wheel isn't responding. This often indicates feelings of powerlessness in your spiritual walk, and you might be facing situations where you feel God isn't answering your prayers and you are unsure which direction to take. This dream calls you to surrender control and reminding you of Proverbs 20 verse 24. A person's steps are directed by the Lord, and how then can anyone understand their own way? Sometimes we need to let go and trust God's navigation system rather than our own. So if you being a passenger while someone else drives a car, and if you dream that you are in the passenger seat while someone else drives, pay attention to who the driver is. This dream often reflects how you are allowing others to influence your spiritual journey. And is the driver someone you actually trust in this dream? And do they drive carefully or recklessly? Spiritually, this might be prompting you to consider who you are allowing to guide your faith journey. Or are you following wise counsels? As Proverbs 12 verse 15 suggested, the way of fools seems right to them, but the wise listen to advice. Number 4, if a car breaks down and runs out of gas. A dream about your car breaking down or running out of fuel often symbolizes spiritual exhaustion or a faith that needs refueling. Perhaps you've been serving others while taking time to replenish your own spiritual reserves. The dream might be a divine reminder of Isaiah 40 verse 31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength, and it could be time to refill your tank through prayer, meditation, or fellowship with other believers in Christ Jesus. So number 5, if you saw yourself driving a luxury car in a dream, dreaming of driving an expensive or brand new car often represents a season of spiritual blessing or a new chapter in your faith journey. It might indicate that God is preparing to trust you with greater responsibilities or spiritual gifts. This connects to Luke 16 verse 10, and whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. Your readiness for this upgraded vehicle may suggest your faithfulness in smaller matters and has prepared you for greater things. Number 6, if you found yourself being lost while driving, dreams about being lost in a car, perhaps driving through unfamiliar neighborhoods or roads that keep changing, often reflect spiritual confusion or a period of questioning, and you might be wrestling with your faith or unsure about your spiritual direction. This dream reminds us of Psalm 32 verse 8, and I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I'll counsel you with my loving eye on you. Even when we feel lost, divine guidance remains available to us. If you dreamt of yourself in a car accident or a crash, dreams of involving in car accidents can be particularly disturbing, but spiritually they often represent warnings about potential conflicts or harmful directions in your life. This might be a divine caution sign, urging you to reconsider your current paths or relationships. Think of it as a spiritual application of Proverbs 22 verse 3. The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty. This dream might be encouraging you to exercise greater discernment. If you dreamt of yourself flying a car, you saw a flying car in your dream. If a car begins to fly in your dream, this often symbolizes spiritual transcendence, rising above earthly concerns and connecting more deeply with God. It suggests your faith is elevating you beyond worldly limitations. This beautiful imagery actually connects with Isaiah 40 verse 31, and it goes like, they will soar on wings like eagles. Your flying car represents the freedom and perspective that comes from a heightened spiritual awareness. If you saw car underwater in your dream, dreaming of a car submerged in water typically symbolizes emotional or spiritual overwhelm. The water represents emotions that might be drowning out of your faith or clarity of purpose. This dream might be reminding you of God's promise in Isaiah 43 verse 2. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. Even in overwhelming circumstances, divine support remains constant. Number 10, finding a car you didn't know you had. Discovering a car you didn't realize that belongs to you in a dream often represents uncovering spiritual gifts or potential you weren't aware you possessed. This dream suggests that God has equipped you with resources you haven't yet fully recognized or utilized. This connects beautifully to 1 Corinthians 12 verse 7. Now, to each one, the manifestation of the Spirit is given for common good. It's given for the common good. Your newly discovered car represents spiritual gifts waiting to be put into service. Remember that while these interpretations in this video provide guidance, your personal connection with the divine or your personal connection with God means your dreams may carry unique messages tailored specifically for you. And while trying to understand what your dreams might be telling you, you have to consider your emotions, the condition and the type of car, who else was present, the environment and weather conditions, and any obstacles or challenges you encountered. Car dreams actually offer us a fascinating glimpse into our spiritual journey. Whether you are driving smoothly or toward your destination or facing some obstacles along the way, these dreams remind us that our divine guidance is always available, and even when we are asleep at the wheel of consciousness. So thank you for watching this video. This is Ayo the General, Dreams and Interpretations. Do well to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell notification, like and share this video. Thank you for watching it once again. Ayo the General. My name is Israel Lamti.